NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played, moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and he had a brilliant idea.
I'm alive, I can't complain no more. The sun out, baby, I don't see the rain no more.
What's good, Ripper gang, and welcome back to another video with your boy Ripper. And today we will be playing this WWE 2K25 Myrise. Now, I remember how last year's went, and if you've seen any of my Myrise videos, then you probably remember how last year's went as well. But supposedly it's a new and improved and good story. So we're going to start with Mutiny in the Myrise, and Ripper and K is back on the scene. Now, I ain't gonna hold you up, but I will say this: it will be lesser mild commentary because we will be trying to get as much of this story as we can, but I will still be saying things a little here and there, so you might hear my voice every now and again. But with that being said, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and once you do subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell. That's the way every time I drop a video and I go live, you will be notified. So with that being said, let's get straight into this Myrise.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
We're going to compete in the women's or the men's division. I think we'll start off with the women.
This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as
one of the top stars on Raw, one of the biggest names from SmackDown, top star from another promotion, a decorated MMA champion. I think we'll be a top star from another promotion this time.
As the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
After a coin toss between the GMs, SmackDown has won the right to have the first pick in next week's WWE Draft. Rumors are shifting of who it could be. The craziest rumor I've seen is K. What? Yeah, it's K. Hearing that K's contract has expired and they're officially a free agent, and now the draft is next week. Coincidence? The new era forges ahead next Monday on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft. Yes, Triple H, the new era does begin next week, and it will be built on old bones. Some of you need to stop listening to criticism from people you wouldn't ask advice from. Okay, CM Punk. Next week on NXT, the intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions will defend their titles against Shawn Spears and Call Me Psycho. Who will walk away with the gold? Don't miss the latest episode of TBD featuring matches from the Battle of Las Vegas 10. It's gonna be fire. I've seen all the reports online and we go way back. So can you give me a hint of where you're headed next? Is it WWE? If not, you know you're always welcome here at TBD. Yeah, you have to wait and see.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I think a match on the US indie scene would get people talking. Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Oh, maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Well, it seems like Kay got her first match and she's headed back to TBD. It was some good times there. Good times. Hopefully it's still the same. Don't miss the hottest free agent in wrestling versus Odyssey Rift at TBD. Wait, what? Now I don't know what to think. That's the point. Leave them guessing.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Are the rumors true? Are they going to be the #1 pick? We'll find out soon enough.
Kay is here for the start of the WWE Draft on Monday Night Raw. Don't miss this huge night.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. But if I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Well, we know she's going to be the #1 overall draft pick. So, there's nothing else to say except for let's get to the draft.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Well, I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Already on day one of the draft, and she already has beef. Well, someone has beef with her, I guess I should say. Because we don't know who's behind the mask just yet. But when she find out, it's going to be a problem. Tune in next week to the first overall draft pick. Kay makes her WWE debut on SmackDown.
Oh boy, here comes tonight's local competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensation.
Here she is, making her highly anticipated WWE debut.
And her opponent from Tennessee, AK!
The anticipation has really been building for this moment. Fans have been imagining her competing inside a WWE ring for years.
But not just the fans, she grew up on WWE programming. This isn't just the fans' dream come true. The pressure to live up to the hype must be immense. Everyone's eyes are on the #1 Picks WWE debut tonight.
They are, but SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis has clearly set her up with an opportunity to come out of the gate strong.
Absolutely, Corey. She's got an amazing opportunity to put the events of last week's draft behind her and prove she was worthy of that top spot and all the hype. Ooh. Drop kick. Great athleticism. Collar and elbow tie-up.
boy, making a statement with that shove.
And Starla falters there.
You can't begin to counter out yet, though.
Yeah, still plenty of match left.
On the apron now.
Are you kidding me?
Off the apron to the floor.
There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. And a spinning back kick, too.
She's being unrelenting in her offense.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Uranagi! Whip back into the ring.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
A quick reversal from her.
And she is...
No, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory.
Backed up. Reverses the pin attempt. Sends off the 3 count.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
And she's unable to defend herself, unable to stop this assault in any way.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting things to take this turn.
She's able to take a stand there.
She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it.
Being carried around now. Now, can she get the pinfall?
Maybe.
And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Punch him in the chest.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Ooh. Neither competitor is backing down.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Who will break first? That is the question. And a spinning back kick, too.
Locks in the pump handle.
What the? Oh, my goodness.
Looking to go up high.
From the top, double stomp. Uh-oh. Barrel roll tope. Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
From the top, double stomp.
And she's unleashed a barrage here.
Starla might be in a panic soon. Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up. Starla looks out of it.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough? What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
So we finally see who's behind the mask.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Who is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
I meant what I said. Talent safety is a top priority in WWE. So I apologize that we weren't able to stop Roxanne before she assaulted you again. But you will get your hands on her in a match. Then management will deal with her accordingly, and this will all be over.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's official. Next week on SmackDown, Kay will have a chance at revenge against Roxanne Perez. Revenge will be had. I have so many theories about this Lardon account. Me too. This is getting interesting.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring.
The prodigy is here, and she is angry, and she is vengeful.
From Laredo, Texas.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that it really hits home in the ring. On the apron now. Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron like that. And now thrown back into the ring.
Boom. And an answer from her.
Feds press takes him down.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. And a slap, too. Bam! Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. What a way to get out of that one. Oh! Oh, what a power slam. Oh, my God. Side headlock takeover, nicely done. Tremendous pressure applied.
Running swanton, awesome.
Did you hear that impact? Slugging it out, toe to toe now. Boom.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh, man.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh! Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Ooh! They are emptying their tanks, going back. Listen to this crowd, driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring.
Oh, that shadow
give you the upper hand. Good, great, grand uppercut.
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Wow! Corkscrew moonsault, beautiful! Adding a little flair to a damage and impact. Quite the showmanship. Crucifix powerbomb! Ouch! Series of kicks. That'll stun you.
My gosh, she's bleeding. That last hit split open her skin.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
Ooh! Landed face first.
Perez on the receiving end. Caught the leg.
Finds some payback with their own reversal. Kick to the gut. Pushing their opponent up. And slowing them down for the final prayer.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now. 2! This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene. Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
No more hiding in the shadows or playing third wheel. NXT Mutiny is here. You wanted a new era? Well, now you have it. And tonight was just the beginning. We have numbers, including top stars from so-called main rosters. I stand with NXT Mutiny. So do I. And I know the Arch of Infamy and JD McDonough do too. Okay then, Finn. So you got your little posse. EO Sky. Oh, EO Sky's with him too? No. Of course Kevin Owens with him. We seen him come out. NXT has been the lifeblood. Oh well, look like we got a couple people. I've been working behind the scenes at NXT for years now. I supported many of these superstars along the way, but I do not support NXT Mutiny. I know Triple H will handle this sooner than later. Triple H might be behind all of this. We were right in front of you this entire time, hiding in plain sight. You just needed to change your perspectives. Well, I mean, I guess they really was, because they was here the whole time, bro, and no one thought to even look their way. So I guess they got a point there. What Kevin Nash says. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot to cover on the podcast this week. Kevin, get out of here, Kevin. Get out of here. As one half of the intergender NXT Unity Tag Team Champions with Lexis King, we are innovators, creators of change. Tonight we change WWE forever. Yeah, it look like it's about to get real bad, I guess. I was sick of waiting for a call up. Thanks to Bayley and Kevin Owens, all of NXT just got called up. Well, hey, I wonder how many of them it really is, bro. Look at Cena. I've seen this type of thing before when I was the victim of the Nexus attack years ago. It's dangerous, and I fear for what's to come. Well, if you fear for what's to come, why don't you come be on our team and help us, Super Cena? I may not have been drafted in the traditional sense, but I was picked first overall to kickstart the NXT Mutiny. So much more fun to come. Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna get a little bad before it gets good. That's my own personal opinion, I guess. But let's continue the story. Hope you're doing okay after all of that. Just wanted to let you know that you have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop the mutiny dead in their tracks. Oh, look at your boy. Look at the kid. I'm finally here. Let's go.
Wow. You came all the way here to an indie show to see me? must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are gonna kick some mutiny ass!
Haven't changed a bit.
I'd like to address the recent events surrounding the NXT Mutiny movement. After careful consideration, the official position of the board is the official position of the board is one of naturality. NXT Mutiny will be allowed to continue pursuing its goals. Ultimately, competition is what's best for business. What? Yeah. What the H, Triple H? What the H, Triple H? Anyway, pipe down, ladies. The real man has spoken. Really, Bailey? Really? Bruh, I heard Kay brought you in to join our cause. Just wanted to welcome you to the team. And most of all, say thank you. Oh, you welcome, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you need a job done, you call on Rippa. You call on Rippa when you need the job done. So now I'm on my way to the main roster. I got one more match here though at TBD tonight. But after that, then I will be on my way over there, Nick Aldis, to give you guys a hand. And then plus, if Kay needs me, you can bet I'm there.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it. You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not going to leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, we're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we could use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played, moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and he had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please!
That's enough. So NXT Mutiny, if you want Troy back, show up to SmackDown and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up!
Here he is, making his WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tennessee, weighing in at 280 pounds.
This guy isn't just any random recruit. He and our recent #1 draft pick go way back. I'm guessing he and turncoat Troy Simpkin aren't as close.
Well, definitely not, Saxon, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Seems he's picked up a few hosting tips from his old friend. They're showing Troy some hospitality, WWE style. A drama-filled night. We haven't even begun the match. Let's get this one started.
Do you know what cool is? Here comes Carlito.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day,
most of us, this will be our first look at the newest member of the WWE roster.
I've heard this guy is a relentless fighter, but I have to admit, I'm a little uneasy about these sorts of tactics. Hostages? Is this how you want to introduce yourself to WWE?
Well, sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, Saxton. Besides, Mutiny and former WWE producer Troy Simpkin had brought this on themselves. Oh, God.
Clothesline! Off with their head. And now propped up in the corner. Enziguri! Shoulder to the gut. No way. Sunset flip powerbomb.
A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Look at that counter from Carlito. Going up to the top now. From way up, taking a flight to nowhere.
A gruesome
off the rope. Beautiful all the way down to the outside. Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Hit a big boot. An overbearing assault on Carlito now.
Carlito has got to get his wits about him.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh, that's going to sting. Big clothesline. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Caught square by the haymaker.
Trading back and forth blows now. Oh, ouch. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Oof. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the double fist after fist. Neither one relenting here.
Oh, one thunderous final blow. Hooking the leg of their opponent and followed with a slam.
Oh, he could absolutely be at the end of his rope. Look at the power here. Up on the shoulders and then launching their opponent across the ring.
Carlito wasn't ready. It could be over.
And that will end it. Here is your winner. Our former #1 draft pick can add talent scout to her resume because it looks like she just brought in a ringer after his explosive debut.
Talent scout and warden, Cole. They've kept Troy in their custody. It looks like Mutiny's going to have to come up with a plan to spring their sniveling suit.
Nice try, Kay and Ripper, but we were never going to show up to rescue Troy. He's a worthless little twat. We were just using to deliver a message. You can keep him. Hey, we don't want him, bro. Y'all can have this man back. You feel me? And EO, what you laughing at?
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those.
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy, disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Well, looks like we've made it through day 1 of Myrise. And bro, let me tell you, they didn't waste no time getting straight to the action. And what's up with old Roxanne Perez jumping K during the draft, bro? That's a lot of hatred there, I feel. That's a lot of hatred right there. But anyway, bro, if you made it this far in the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another Myrise episode. This is just episode 1. If you want me to bring episode 2, let's get at least 8 likes on this video, and I'll be sure to bring an episode 2. But with that being said, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And once you do subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell. That's the way every time I drop a video and I go live, you will be notified. And with that being said, also remember this: you can do all things as long as you put God first. Anything is possible. So until next time, you guys, it's your boy Ripper, and I'm signing out. Stay safe out there and take care of each other.